It is now recording video, and it is recording audio. I do like your shirt. And now hopefully it's recording screen. It's recording the screen. Yeah. Yeah, I think everything's set up. So, yeah, what do you want to talk about first?
Anything you want.
Okay. Happy Easter, everybody listening. I hope everybody had a great Easter. Lots of good food. Did you like your Easter?
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed I didn't have any banana pudding. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I had banana pudding.
I love banana pudding.
What was your favorite dish aside from banana pudding?
Mac and cheese.
Yeah, the mac and cheese was pretty good. I like the ham.
Yeah.
I really like the sweets this year, in all honesty. The cookies were top notch. I wasn't a huge fan of the apple pie.
Oh, I can smell that. Oh,
But the cookies are nice. I do have to take my vitamins too, so.
I forgot to take mine. You can't take them and drink.
Who says? It's vitamins.
I gotta go take mine. Can I go run and grab them?
Yeah,
You talk to the camera.
I'll hold it down. It's just vitamins.
Yeah, but they counteract with the
I don't think so.
the magnesium especially.
Yeah, it's magnesium, lysine. I already took vitamin C, ashwagandha, omega-3.
Normally I take them before we go to the gym, but
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it today.
we gonna look like we pop. That's a perk. That's Adderall. That's a.
I just said ashwagandha, fish oil.
What's today? I got them cycling off my ashwagandha.
Monday.
Yeah, your gummies too.
Yeah, I ate those off for it earlier. The first thing I do is usually take my vitamin C. I took vitamin C both days while I was at MEPS, but I did not take Thursday and Friday's vitamins because I didn't have water
What do you mean?
in the hotel.
What do you mean?
There were two bottle waters, but they cost $2.
Yeah, but it's not charged to you. It's charged to the people that pay for the room.
The last thing I need is for someone to chew my ass out.
You have a sink. You have vending machines.
Yeah, sadly I did do that in California, but for whatever reason I decided not to do it in North Carolina.
Were you not allowed to leave the hotel room?
Past 10, the key cards automatically lock.
That's a lie.
That's what that said.
Yeah, so what? Gonna go downstairs to like the bar? Go get food? What's
said-
I'm hungry?
Everybody got a little fucking ticket you rip off at like a fair. Everyone got a little red ticket, and he said that's your food. Your thing for food. Without that, you don't get no food. So at I think it was, what do you say, 8:30 we had to meet up, or between 5:30 and 10 you can eat dinner. At 8:30 he wanted to meet up to do like a discussion about the day after, the morning, what was going to happen in the morning. So yeah, it was pretty straight. I had food at 5:30 because I hadn't eaten all day. So that whole morning, I didn't know when
breakfast.
No, I didn't know when I was gonna get weighed. So the
You
whole
were trying to
the whole
keep
ride
it
up
light.
there.
That's funny.
Yeah, the whole ride up there, and then getting to the office, driving with homeboy to fucking the hotel, and then I'm just sitting there, and they're like talking about all this contraband, and like As I'm saying goodbye on my way to the hotel, I'm like, all right, thanks for driving me here. I'm just like dizzy as a motherfucker.
Because you didn't eat?
And I finally get up to my hotel room. I just lay down. And I'm like, I didn't take a picture of the Wi-Fi. Because we get a special Wi-Fi and it's only downstairs in the little officer room. Whatever it's called, the little military room. But
He took that like, oh man, why are you trying to bite your head?
sometimes I get real cocky and I'll take them all at once. And I've gotten over the whole like swallowing them and they're just trailed up your throat, and then you gotta like.
I try to do half and half. Take the big ones by themselves.
Yeah, I usually do all the liquid ones together, and then all the hard
There's
ones.
literally only one liquid one. There's oil.
All the caps together. The fish oil by itself, the big hard one also by itself.
Capsules versus tabs.
Yep, and then the two small tabs together, and then the baby tab. Take that like a champ. Usually I'll take that with the big ones because I try to keep it so that I put all the ones that float together and all the ones that sink together. Because if they float, you aim down, they go to, and if they sink,
Tilt it up and to the right or the left. It opens your esophagus.
yeah, but if they sink, you go up and they're already at the bottom of your throat. So you open it, it goes.
So you push them back with your tongue.
If they float, you aim your head down and swallow upside down. Because they're at the top already. You know, they're at the top already.
I don't know. How much of that do you plan to drink tonight?
I haven't had bourbon in so long.
That's a lie. You had it a couple nights ago.
That is a lie. But I haven't like started off with bourbon in so long.
You had a couple sits of the
I guess that's
peanut butter.
it's whiskey. A screwball.
Yeah. Then you dropped it.
Oh my gosh. You kicked it on the floor.
There's an accident. Who puts it on the stool
I put it on the cover of a bucket.
that we use as
On
a
a bucket.
stool?
And I said, hey, I'm putting my drink right by your feet. Don't kick it.
And I wasn't looking at it, and I had to reach up and grab something, so I stepped up on the bucket.
It's like you have listening issues.
We all got issues, you know.
I'm right. Thank you.
Perception.
You could apologize.
I did.
I know. I'm just fucking with you.
Can't be fucked with.
At least I'm fucking with you and not fucking at you.
Oh my gosh.
Feeling good today. Well, I mean, despite a tragic loss.
What, Channing Tatum coming out as gay?
We lost one of our own today.
I think he's always been openly bi, but
I was referring to the Pope dying, but
oh yeah, the homie.
yeah. R.I.P.
It's always sad when we lose a life.
Rest in peep the Pope. My peep. Rest in peace the Pope, my peep.
Your brain needs to be studied.
And of course, I don't know about the Channing Tatum stuff. I haven't
I
seen
saw it on TikTok. I don't know if it was real or not.
How
I know
was
him
it?
and his wife split up, I think, a year or two ago.
How funny is it that Google's gonna be like, the first things these motherfuckers open up is Channing Tatum gay.
I mean, I don't care. It's his sexuality. I'm confident in my own, but
Yeah, I don't care.
good looking dude, though.
Yeah, sure you shot.
No, he was married. Yeah, they broke up.
Tatum dated English singer Jessie J from 2018 to 2020. In 2021, Tatum started dating Zoe Kravitz. By 2023, couple were engaged. Called off October 2024. Chatham gay? No, Chatham hasn't come out as gay. Channing Tatum. That was June 14th.
I don't know. I saw something on TikTok.
Well, what is it? June? April? Yeah, no, I haven't seen anything.
I gotta figure out when I'm going to Niagara Falls.
Man, it doesn't pull my shit up. There we go. I see what Sam was talking about now.
What?
The search bar.
Disappears.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I mean, I didn't mind it when it was showing up earlier, but for whatever reason, it's not now. I can't tell if it, you know, where it's deciding to look.
What is?
The OBS Studios.
Oh, I'm not too familiar with that. So
Yeah. What'd you learn today?
what have you heard of that?
Yeah. Anything new?
Nothing significant.
No. We got a new CRM at work.
What's CRM stand for?
I don't know. But we have a dial-up now. We had a third-party dial-up, but now we have a third-party dial-up that doesn't open up a third window. So I can make automatic calls through our CRM. Select everyone, combine taskbar button. Taskbar behaviors, right? Automatically hide the taskbar. No. There we go, baby.
I've seen a lot of edits on The Last of Us. Joel died in that episode.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
I already told you about it, so
I mean, for people watching.
it's already out. If y'all haven't seen it, then it's on you.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
I didn't say it.
No. Yeah, I haven't watched any of the new stuff.
I think you watched the first episode.
I watched the whole first season.
Yeah, but I think you watched the first episode with me of the new season.
I don't think so.
What's the last thing you remember?
His thumb on the when he's looking over the horizon. What's his name in the show? Joel. Joel, The Last of Us.
Bent. I don't know, Ryan.
Oh man, they hit it.
Hit what?
His thumb, it was right there. That final scene. Yeah. So right there, when the screen pulls up, his thumb is at a 90-degree angle.
No, I'm pretty sure you watched the first episode of season 2 because you said something about his hands shaking. Right? His hands are shaking. He in the show, he's 60s. He's in his 60s at this point.
Just go through withdrawal.
I don't think so.
Well, I hope it pans out. It looks good. I'm just not as enthusiastic about it as I was initially.
Why?
I don't know. Can't put my finger on it.
HBO always loves to kill Pedro Pascal off and then a horrendous death.
What other show was he killed off on?
Game of Thrones, he had his head squished by the mountain.
I didn't know he was in Game of Thrones.
Yeah. You should look it up.
Pedro Pascal in Game of Thrones.
You've seen Game of Thrones, right?
Mm.
All of it?
Yeah.
Very handsome man. It's back when he was younger, though. She was in Game of Thrones, too. Did you know that?
Yeah, I do remember you telling me. Oh, yeah. I don't remember him in it. But he looks like he would be in it.
That was her first job. She was 10. She did really good this last episode. I used to not like her as Ellie, but she put a lot of emotion into that scene.
Yeah, I guess there's more important things to worry about than if an actress or actor looks like their character, but, you know, there were plenty of options.
Yeah. Whoever does the best job, you know?
Yeah. We weren't there. see their interview,
Casting,
their casting.
audition.
But yeah, it looks cool. I haven't really been watching anything for the most part.
Other than podcasts, every day,
Yeah.
all day.
I mean, it's just so easy. You get like a little bit of the news, a little bit of the, you know, entertainment, drama, whatever. You get to see, a lot of them are interviews, so you get to see just random people that are influential talking to one another. I really like, you know, not everybody will agree with me, but Bill Maher, he talks to all different people. So he's
Bill Maher.
Bill Maher.
Who's Bill Maher?
Bill Maher. He is this guy.
Oh,
And his show is what's it called?
NBC News.
It's like he's in a room with people like this, like here's one. So he's like, it's all, you know, he's just he's in his basement and he talks to him. All his cameras are hidden. So he'll drink with you. He's usually smoking weed and drinking, and you get loose, talk about anything. It's pretty cool. He is pretty he's like I've been thinking about, like, I don't know how to explain it. I like him because he's like very liberal, right? But he'd make a good Republican. And then there are people who are very conservative that'll make a good Democrat. But that being said, with that mindset, they're able to like pick a side, but they're not afraid to critique their own party. So as far as politics go, I do enjoy listening to Bill Maher. Get my news in, some varied opinions. You don't really listen to podcasts,
Not really.
no?
Not really too big into politics.
Apex. You play Apex?
Video games, yeah. Go to the gym, go on walks, go on semi runs.
Yep.
Yeah. Work.
Mm-hmm. How's work been?
Inconsistent.
Excuse me.
Maybe excused.
Like your shirt?
Thank you.
It's quitting.
What?
I'm quiet.
Ryan.
I've quit more things than you've started. Third time's a charm.
From King of the Hill. This is Bobby.
Yeah,
Bobby Hill.
Bobby.
God damn it, Bobby.
God damn it, Bobby.
But yeah, Sam got it for me for Christmas.
I like it.
It's cool.
You've been wearing some cool shirts. I think the last podcast you wore, I got that dog in me.
I might have. I do got that dog in me.
You do. Woof. Yeah. I was gonna say that's like that streamer that barks. Speed. I show Speed.
He's a great streamer. I see a lot of his clips. Bro's been everywhere. China, Mongolia.
Yeah. That's so cool. Like,
Everybody knows who he is.
yeah, to have a line of work where I'm sure it's super, like, demanding, you know, to be everywhere.
And everybody know who you are.
Mm-hmm. Constantly talking to people, doing something all day. But it's probably fun
Yeah.
making that money, stacking that bread.
Wish I had that kind of buddy.
Just got to put yourself out there.
You gotta go to Niagara Falls this summer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm talking to a girl. She said she's been to 2 continents. She'd like to go to all of them.
I've only been to one continent, several islands. What about you?
Yeah, I wonder if she meant if
What about you?
North America was one of her continents.
What about you? Where have you been?
I've been Two continents.
continents. Couple islands.
Couple islands.
What continents have you been to?
North America and Asia.
Okay, where in Asia did you
Um, what's it called? Help me out.
go? What do you mean help you out with what?
It's where the military base is in Asia.
There's a lot.
Yeah, but Okinawa
Where's that?
in Asia.
What country is that?
Japan?
Yeah, ding, ding, ding. We got a winner. Yes, you've been to Japan. I knew that. I just wanted to hear you say it. That's cool, though. You always wanted to go. Do you remember anything about it?
No.
Got my been wild.
Passport stolen.
Must have been wild.
It was wild. I think I was 1 year old.
1 years?
1 year old. I was a wee lad.
Oh my goodness. So most of the family's been to Japan other than me and Sam.
3 out of 5.
That's most.
Barely, yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. Most of the family has been to Japan. Most of our immediate family has been to Japan.
I don't think anybody else in our family has, though.
Vavu might have been in the Navy.
Maybe. World War II. I don't think you went over there at all.
I don't think there was much to go over to.
I love you, man.
Was that the same time frame? I think he was a little pre Pearl Harbor.
When did Pearl Harbor happen?
World War II.
You know what year? This date will live in infamy.
But I'm pretty sure. Oh, Vavu. I don't think Vavu was in World War II.
It was.
Was it? It was right after 9/11. No, I'm getting it confused.
Brian, when was 9/11?
September 11th, 2001. But I remember,
And how?
I do remember in.
When was
I'm
World
getting
War
it.
II?
I'm getting it confused because in his garage he did have a newspaper from 9/11, and I think that's. Dad was also explaining Vavu's military career at the same time, so it just got
Oh my God.
got confused. You know, but no, yeah, you're right.
My man said 9/11.
The Great War. That was World War One. The Second Great War. Yeah. I did see a conspiracy theory that there's a city in Antarctica that the Rothschilds own.
Oh no, I've been there. I've never been there. I mean,
Me neither. I don't think so. I don't think that's real, but you never know. Could be.
anything's possible.
Yeah.
Are there any conspiracy theories that you 100% believe in?
100% believe in. I don't know if it's a conspiracy theory. They say give any conspiracy theory several months and it'll be true.
What?
There's a better way to say it.
Who says that?
Gene.
Give several months of what?
Gene, he's always like,
Attention?
no, he's like, wait several months and a conspiracy theory's fact or something like that is a fact. I forgot what he said, but any conspiracy theories that I think are true, I don't know. I know a new one is that the whole rocket going up into space, Jeff Bezos, cock rocket,
Don't know what you're talking about, bro.
his rocket. It looks like, can you say that without bleeping it out? That word?
Is that the name of it?
Blue Origin.
What does it look like? What the hell? That's what it look like?
Yeah.
They look very aerodynamic.
No, so yeah, all the women went up on the rocket. People were making fun of it because it's like he would make a phallus-shaped rocket and send a bunch of women up.
Well, let's think about it like this.
Well,
If all it takes to be an astronaut is to spend 3 minutes in space, that makes me a gynecologist.
It makes me a gynecologist, if I do say so myself.
For real?
Where was I going with it? Oh, someone I was going down a rabbit hole the other night, and it was like, ironically, they sent these celebrities up in space, and if you turn the logo of the Blue Origin symbol upside down, it looks like a devil. And something about they went up in space with the emblem. They all went upside down, and then an earthquake happened in California, and they're trying to bring Satan to Earth or something. I can't say I believe in it. I think it's more of just like a status, a power of status. Like in today's age, media is depicted differently in every country. And if America has the media pretty harnessed here, and all the main media outlets are being pushed in other countries as well, and they have their own form of what's it called when you can only show certain things in certain countries. What better than to have America, one of America's richest people, send a rocket of celebrities up in space to kind of swing our dick around, so to speak, you know? So I think it's more of a status thing than like an occult worship, but yeah, it was interesting to look at. And I'd never wish it blew up, but I also thought like he lost a lot of money with his first wife, half of Amazon, more or less, before he, doubled that after he got divorced in some kind of option he had. But yeah, you're marrying the richest man in the world, and he's like, hey babe, go open my rocket. And then, God forbid something happened, but
Sam must be really working his computer.
dude, you hear it? It's huffing. It's pushing. I think it was still warm when I started everything up.
Got about 10 more minutes.
We've only been going for 27 minutes.
Unless you want to push the full hour.
Yeah.
Should finish by 11:30.
Well, by 11:30, it will be about 45 minutes. 50 minutes in, so then we'll have another 10 minutes on top of that. It'll be 11:10. I'll turn it off. It'll be
You said it'll be 11:10. It's 11:19 right
by
now.
12 o'clock. I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, at least an hour. We did 2 hours last time. I'll upload that, and then that should be quick. And then I'll upload this one.
You're not gonna edit it at all?
There's nothing really to edit.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm
I
gonna
could
click
edit.
for 'em.
If I edited out every dumb thing I ever said, it'd be like 2 minutes.
All you need to do is just edit out every time you talk about politics.
Why?
My brain shuts off.
Well, that's because you have different opinions that you're afraid to talk about.
No,
What's your opinions on politics?
they're all corrupt.
I don't know, man.
We're all eating out of each other's pockets.
Yeah, that's a valid opinion.
Nothing I can do about it.
Nothing worth thinking about.
Nothing I can do about it. Why stress? Don't sweat the petty things, pet the sweaty things. That's my opinion.
Preach.
Yeah. You want to go over some would you rathers?
Sure, yeah. Would you rather
Would you rather put your dick in a garbage disposal or in a pencil sharpener?
I'd have way more room in a garbage disposal. So I think I could get away with it. It don't have to be on.
Says who?
You didn't ask.
All right. Both turned on.
It's an electric pencil sharpener.
Yeah. You're losing it if you put it in the garbage disposal.
I mean,
Pencil sharpener just shaving off a little bit.
I got like 3 inches of clearance. Let's be honest. Once I get my waste in the garbage disposal, pencil sharpener, yeah, risk a little sliver of circumcision.
Maybe they can stitch it back together.
Yeah. What about you?
No, I'm not doing either one.
Would you rather,
I wouldn't rather do either.
if you had to?
I don't.
You're not fun.
I would say pencil sharpener because I don't know, can fit in it. You know?
It's a big pencil sharpener. The perfect pencil sharpener.
I don't think this is something we should be talking about. I don't know why you brought it up.
Would you rather mumble for the rest of your life or not be able to see? Well,
I already got both.
mumble.
I'm already suffering from both.
What?
I'm already suffering from both. I had surgery, so I lost feeling in some of my lower face. It tends to make me mumble. And then I was born pretty blind.
I know, I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, mumbling probably the way to go.
Yeah.
Would you rather shit gold bricks or piss diamonds?
Going with the gold bricks.
That's a tall order.
Hey man, diamond. You know how sharp diamonds are,
Yeah.
and the natural diamond is not smooth and.
Yeah, but it's probably like busting the shin a few times. It heals stronger.
How
than
often do you piss versus how often do you shit as well?
I might have to go with piss and diamonds.
Okay. Do you see the screenshot of the TikTok I sent you? You should read it for the class.
Did you recently
We don't
send
have
it?
TikTok there while you're in the shower.
Where'd you send it?
iMessage. Thought it'd help you out. Can you read it out loud aloud to the class?
My patient, when they tell me they spend extra time on the toilet scrolling on their phone, but I tell them this can cause hemorrhoids because of prolonged pressure on rectal veins, making them swell and increasing your risk. The more you know.
Is that something you do?
Wish I would have known that several years ago.
Yeah. Amen. Say, man.
Who doesn't watch TikToks on the toilet? That's like
Not you. You don't have TikTok.
or any reels. That's like the ideal. The ideal.
How
level.
long on average do you spend sitting on the toilet per session?
It's a good question.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'd say for me, no more than 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. No more than 30 minutes. Not even. My legs go numb.
How often do you shit, though, a day? I say me, good solid once, maybe twice.
Yeah. As of late,
As of late,
Mhm.
what's a normality for you?
2.
At the least?
Well, on average now.
Now.
Yeah, 1 to 2. On a bad day, maybe 3. But usually I wait as much as I can in the morning. Get that shit out of the way. I try to do it before every shower so I'm clean. You know?
Do you...
And I usually just shower twice a day.
Speaking of showers, I was talking to this one girl, right? And I told her I need to go shower. And she said, I knew I smelled something. And I said, close thing to your nose is your upper lip. And then she said, you dirty. You need a shower or something. And I was like, you probably don't even shower with the washcloth. She said, my hand and soap is just fine. Do you believe that you should wash with a washcloth?
Well, I use a scrubber. I use an actual thing I bought. It's an actual scrubber thing. If I'm really tired.
Loofah?
Yeah, but it's like a rubber loofah with bristles on it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And, yeah, but if I'm like really tired, quick rinse, you know, make sure you get the good spots you need
With nothing?
with soap.
No, like with nothing, just your hand?
Only if I'm like super tired.
I don't care how tired I am. I'm using that
No, it's good.
loofah.
It's hygienic.
Yeah. Do you wash your scrubber?
Yeah.
How?
I hold it underneath the shower head, and I make sure all the suds get off of it. I have a dial on it,
You know,
so
it can grow mold though.
I put it on power wash, and it goes, and I just hold it, and I go back and forth.
I
My
throw mine,
form of
I throw
meditation.
mine in the washing machine with my dirty clothes, and then I replace it every time it gets worn out.
Yeah, do you wash your towels with your clothes?
Sometimes.
I try not to.
Why?
I used to when I was in college. It was like, why would I waste the quarters? But
I never had to use quarters for washing machines in college.
well, I had my first year in college. There were washer machines, washer and dryers at the bottom of the dorms. Second year, bottom of the dorms. Third year,
Yeah,
the apartment. It was in tuition. And then when I lived in the apartment with the guys, we had two washing machines or a washer and dryer. So I would wash them in there
Is that the apartment with?
in the peaks.
I think I remember that one. I went once,
Mhm.
twice maybe.
And then when I moved in with Brandon the first time, well, when I moved in with Brandon, when I first moved, well, no, because then after I lived in the apartments, I went in the house with the guys, and we did have a washer and dryer downstairs.
too.
Mhm.
The port. I got pictures on Instagram of it.
Yep. And then when I moved in with Brandon, we didn't have a washer and dryer, so we'd have to go to the laundromat, use quarters, and then when I lived in the one-room house where it was converted a garage, I'd have to go down to the washer dryer. Occasionally, I'd wash them at my girlfriend's house. So yeah, then I use quarters there too. But
Your girlfriend.
I don't want to say her name,
Okay.
just because you never know if they're cool with that or not. But
Yeah, maybe they didn't claim you.
pretty sure we were in a relationship. I like to think we were. Yeah. It was smooth sailing though. I hated bringing my laundry down, but it was cool. I would usually bring my laundry to the mat and then go out in town, grab some food. By the time I get back, everything's good. Pick it up or switch it over, go home, come back, rinse and repeat, literally. The Pope died today.
I know we talked about it.
Did we?
Yeah.
With Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
Yeah. R.I.P.
How much you been drinking, man? I haven't had a single sip. We gotta let the vitamins get in your body before you.
I know, my right here's burning.
Really?
It usually does that though. When I take them all at once, it'll just burn right
Yeah, a
here.
lot of them you're supposed to eat a meal with. Did you eat
Yeah, I had 2 cupcakes.
a meal?
I had some ham.
A meal.
Yeah,
2 cupcakes and a piece of ham?
a few pieces of ham.
How long ago? After our run?
Mm-hmm.
That was 3 hours ago.
After the run, after the shower. After the run, I had some ham. After the shower, I had more ham and 2 cupcakes and a piece of a cookie.
Thought we weren't doing carbs.
Me too, until Dad threw out the whole other thing of cupcakes. So I was like, might as well get them while I still have them.
I didn't have any of those cupcakes.
They were so good.
I bet. I'm not really a frosting kind of guy, you know?
I am. I love frosting. I love the cakes. They have the thick, soft frosting. Chocolate or vanilla.
Frosting? Or general?
In general.
Vanilla.
I used to be a chocolate man.
You know what they say?
Once you go chocolate,
No, I was gonna say coca is a aphrodisiac.
I was gonna say that too.
No, once you go chocolate, what?
Once you go chocolate, nothing rhymes with chocolate.
No, I'm pretty sure something rhymes with chocolate.
Chocolate, boss bitch, often.
Google it. What words rhyme with chocolate?
Rhymezone.com, my favorite place.
Oh, you familiar with that?
Yes, I am. What rhymes with chocolate? Walnut,
What?
droplet, gauntlet, corset. wallet, faucet. Smallest. Orbit is a near rhyme.
Draw blood. Chocolate, draw blood.
Draw blood. It's a near rhyme. August, rocket. Charlotte. Scarlet, socket.
Freestyle for me right now with one of those words with chocolate.
You paying me?
Yeah.
I love chocolate. Every droplet. If it falls on the floor,
Bring it
use
to
my
the faucet.
mouth and pop it. Yeah, bring it to the faucet. Wiping out the stains.
Launch it like a cockpit.
Ooh.
Talk shit.
Ooh. She said I'm toxic.
I don't think. Yeah, no, I'll take it back. I think women have said that about you.
I'm toxic?
Yeah.
I'm sure they have. I've said it about them. You know?
We're a villain in someone's story, you know?
Yeah. Everybody has a little monster under their skin somewhere.
Yeah. I may be a villain, but I'm not a monster.
Most villains are monsters.
No, most villains are a product of their environment. A lot of them have good theories, just bad.
Intentions?
No, they have good intentions, but bad.
Well, you said good
Plans.
theories.
Yeah. Like Thanos. Really wanted to save the world, dude. Save the universe. He just wanted to go about killing half of all life.
He could have just doubled all life.
You mean doubled all resources?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, doubled all resources.
I think doubling all life would have made it worse.
Yeah. If he was a real villain, he'd have done that. Are you pretty good at, like...
I don't think there's no such thing as a bad person or a bad villain. We just had bad moments.
Perfect. Hitler. How could you, like, find a way to...
He wanted to expand and empower his country. He just went about it pretty bad. He had some good paintings.
Not according to art school.
He lost his mom at a very young age, too.
He did. And there's that story about him being in the river and a pope or something, a priest.
Saved him.
Yeah.
And then there was a soldier that had a chance to shoot him,
Mm-hmm.
but he let him go.
Yeah. There's that joke, too, where, like, if you time traveled, what if you time traveled and killed Hitler, and then you came back and there were 6 billion Jews in the world? And you were like, fuck.
I don't think I've ever heard that joke. Where'd you hear that from?
Mark Norman, I think. But I think he was referencing someone, so don't quote me on
Do
it.
you think that's funny?
I didn't say that. I'm sure someone out there finds it funny. Should you put rules on jokes?
Depends.
Well,
I think it's all situational.
yeah, I think it's like anything else. You're free to say what you want, but you're not free from the
Repercussions.
repercussions. Yeah. So yeah, there's no I don't have a little spitter.
Going off camera, man. I grew up with this guy.
Hey, you've been there for part of my life. I've been there for all of yours.
We're only like what, 14, 16 months apart?
More or less.
Do the
March.
math right now. Let's make a guess.
January. $12.
12 what?
14 months apart?
Yeah.
Just about.
Hey Siri. How long was it in between March 17th, 1998 and January 19th, 2000?
Okay, I found this on the web. For how long was it in between March 17th, 1998 and January 19th?
My man said 12. That's 1 year
I said 14.
after.
I was still adding. I just said that part out loud.
Dude, your times table was pretty good last podcast?
Date 1,
March.
Monday the 21st. 17th, March 17th, 1998. I was born on a Tuesday. Yours was January
19th, in case you don't remember my birthday.
19th, 2000. You were born on a Wednesday. Calculate. One year, 10 months, and 2 days.
Damn.
I was wrong.
21 year, 10 months, 2 days.
673
months.
days.
Dang. So I missed 673 days of your life.
The best 673 days of my life.
That you can't even remember.
I was in Japan for some of them. Yeah, there might be a little Asian boy running around with my name. Because he stole my passport.
A little boy stole your passport.
Someone did.
Maybe mom just misplaced it.
Possibly. You know. It'd be fun though. Like if
What?
there was like Ryan Soares was running out there, running around in America, and I met him. You know.
Your social security number's on there.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully he has a good credit score.
What's yours?
Borderline 7 something. 750, almost 800.
That's good, man.
What's yours?
I don't know. Off the top of the dome like that.
I mean, I don't think it's any lower than 600.
So mine?
Mine.
Okay.
I'm sure yours isn't too low.
I don't know.
You can look it up if you want. You don't have to.
I don't want
Yeah. Might as well not.
to. Try not to look at my bank account
Nothing good comes from that.
at all.
There we go. Gloat, 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 gloat. Yeah. We've been going for a solid 47 minutes. It's 11:39.
Look, I'm staying home tonight.
I was so upset.
Why?
I thought you were going out.
That was a plan.
Yeah, everything was set up.
You told me that you had stuff to do.
Well, I was going to edit the podcast, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah. Shit happens.
Yeah, I'll edit it, upload it, and then upload this one. But, yeah.
How you feeling?
Feeling good.
We should stop once you finish your cup.
Why?
What, are you trying to stop now?
We're almost at an hour.
It's up to you, big dog. Say you chug that and then get it on camera.
What on earth? I'm a grown man.
Say your most controversial opinion.
There's so many.
First one that pops in your head. Ready, set, go.
Drawing a blank. I don't know. My most controversial opinion?
Yeah.
I guess it's in what context?
Any.
I don't know. Lately I've been thinking a lot about religion.
Okay.
I don't know. What's your most controversial topic?
Dragons were probably real.
Really? Why do you think that?
Every race, every religion, every culture has a depiction of flying lizards.
Yeah, I kind of think dragons were just prehistoric birds. You know?
You know, birds are dinosaurs, right? They're one of the subspecies of dinosaurs to survive avian dinosaurs.
I've also been thinking they could have been comets that people didn't know how to describe, and if maybe angels weren't in their religion, or
Think of the Chinese, I don't know, zodiacs or whatever. Like, I was born near the dragon. Every other animal in that thing is real except for dragon.
I was born near the rat.
rabbit, rat, stuff like that.
Um,
Think about it. Even the Bible talks about it.
Yeah.
And if there were flying dinosaurs, their bones were hollow, so they probably decompose a lot easier. Medieval times, Japan.
they
China.
probably were. It was probably
South
easier
America.
for them to get away from any type of impact or flood. You know,
Sure, but you also got to think. Back in the day, I didn't have these, and I saw a pretty big bird in the sky.
a dragon.
Or like a manatee.
Yeah, or yeah, thinking it's a mermaid.
You know, Christopher Columbus had sex
No.
with a manatee.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
There's actually no proof.
There
at
is.
all.
Google it.
There's no proof. There's
Google
no
it. He
evidence.
wrote in his journal. I'm pretty sure.
There's no evidence of him having.
Maybe he needed glasses and it looked like a mermaid.
I'm sure at some point he'd be like, "This ain't a mermaid."
I mean, he probably thought it was a big mermaid, a heavy set mermaid. I mean, there's modern day people that do it with dolphins.
What was it called? What kind of animal? Manatee.
Just spell that.
Sleeping with a man. There is no evidence to support the claim that Christopher Columbus slept with a manatee. While he did report sightings of creatures that were likely manatees, mistaking them for mermaids, there is no record or historical support for any sort of sexual encounter or relationship between him and a manatee. His writings and journals focus on his voyage explorations and interactions with indigenous populations, not on any sort of relationship with marine mammals. But yeah, I think comets could have been mistaken for dragons, possibly. You know, depending on how close they are, there's no lights, and someone just sees like a ball with a bunch of fire ripping off of it, going through space. You know, I could see that.
We should have ended it on the manatee.
Till we're going till my drink is done. Yeah, about 9 minutes, 8 minutes.
7 minutes. No.
8 minutes and 30 seconds. But yeah, how do you feel about the pyramids and the stuff they were looking at underneath them?
They ain't do nothing for me.
You do nothing for me.
They ain't making me money.
Yeah,
They ain't getting me off.
they ain't booking me, feeding me, or paying me. I don't care. That was my saying for a while.
I thought you were, that was my senior quote. Did you have a senior quote?
Yeah, I
What was it?
think so. I don't know, like live long and prosper or some bullshit. I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know. Man, I don't think I have my senior yearbook. I wish I got one. I think I was too
I'm
poor.
sure you got a senior yearbook.
Stole a junior yearbook under my junior
I
year.
remember someone had a quote.
Yeah, they did it and it said shit or something or fuck you.
Yeah, fuck this or fuck.
I think mine was life is a lesson. Just as long as we learn so we don't repeat the same mistakes.
Look at you now.
Should have took my advice, man.
You're pretty good.
Coaches
at
don't
learning your
play.
lessons.
Coaches don't play.
That would be a good quote. Coaches don't play. They really don't.
No.
They stand there and they yell.
And try to help other people.
Yeah, yeah. If they're a good coach.
Do you have a favorite coach?
Yeah.
Who?
Coach John. What'd your mama do?
What was he your coach for?
History class.
Okay.
He was awesome. Yeah. Favorite teacher. Well, I don't want to say favorite, but he was very inspirational, memorable. Love all my band teachers. They were really cool. Mr. Staley was cool. Kept me in band. You know.
I dropped out of band senior year when I sung in my car.
Yeah. I was gonna drop out senior year, and he called into the office and was like, "No."
Why were you gonna drop out?
I was like, "I don't want to do it anymore." And he was
My
like,
little brother's in here stealing all my shine.
I haven't been first trumpet in 2 years.
Zach's been ahead of me.
And yeah, he was like, "Well, you want to do something different?" And I was like, "Sure." So I went from trumpet to mellophone and French horn. Mellophone when I marched, French horn in concert band. So yeah, I'm glad he kept me in band.
Love that for you.
Mhm. Can you believe since we last looked at it, we went by a minute?
It was more so 2 minutes.
Yeah, I don't like looking at the screen. I wish we could just go, you know, for hours.
Just have somebody in the background to pull up stuff.
I'd
Sam,
love, yeah, I'd love for Sam to be on the computer.
give me a minute.
He'll give himself a mic. I have the third mic right there.
Oh, I'm tired. I think after this, I'm gonna watch Sinners and go to sleep.
Yeah, Sinners look cool. I thought it was gonna be a ripoff of the British twins, played by one person.
This is involving vampires.
Yeah, so that's the different.
And
I don't know how.
racism and
I mean, there was racism in the other one. It was just between Irish and English. Beans and toast.
do some more accents.
Beans and toast.
That's something else.
Okay, give me one.
Do an Asian accent.
Now that can be tricky.
How?
Which ethnicity?
First one that pops in your head.
Okay, Japanese.
Japanese.
Oh. How are you? It's deeper. Omae wa shindaru. Nani?
I said accent, not language.
Yeah, but I don't know if I feel comfortable.
Obviously, you do.
All
All right, let me think of another one. Do Australian.
Blimey. Yeah, I was gonna ask you to do one.
Go ahead.
Australian.
No, go.
Oi. Is that a koala?
All right, now do a black accent.
Where? What?
First one that comes to mind.
Um,
Go ahead.
I might be able to pull off like, you know, someone who was born and raised in Africa and made their way to America.
Okay.
Like
That's the one that just came to your mind. Try it.
the UFC fighter. What's his name? Iggy Iguodala, I think is his name.
What is that?
That's what he does. That's what he does. That's what he does.
Ryan.
Zach, that's
Whoa,
not
man.
what you think, bro. You
Do
don't
the
want to do
accent. I know exactly what you're talking about, and the name is way off. You're thinking Andre Iguodala.
No,
From the
Izzy.
Your name, you're butchering his name.
Israel Adesanya. Izzy Adesanya.
Then you said, where is he from?
New Zealand. Okay, I messed up.
Okay, do his accent.
A New Zealand accent? A New Zealand accent. Yeah, probably a little Scottish in there. I didn't know where he was from. I mean, that's like, okay, how about Elon Musk? Do a South African accent.
Do it.
Starlink. I never had diamond mines. Are you voting?
That's what South Africans sound like to you?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you had
Canadian.
Okay. Oh. Hey.
What? Do Mexico.
Where are you from?
Fuck was that? Keep it going. Keep it going.
No, you got to do it too. I can't be the only one doing it. You do something. Do we've gone through quite a bit of them. Russian. Do a Russian accent.
I don't know how to.
Vodka. Adidas. No, I went. I went back.
To the Japanese. Yeah. Oh my god. Every fucking time, man.
Fuck. I'm sorry, Izzy. I feel so bad.
Why do you keep calling him Izzy?
Israel. His name's Izzy though. He goes by Izzy. I feel bad. I apologize for that. That was an accident. I didn't know where he was from.
Why'd you think he was from Africa?
Because I didn't use my brain. I assumed. And you know what they say about assuming. I take full responsibility though. I learned.
Oh my gosh. How many minutes do you think it's been? This was, we were laughing, so it's probably been a lot more. Yeah.
Tripped over the hour.
Let's wrap it up, because I want to hear the last part of this shit.
Wasn't that bad. He's a great UFC fighter. Did really well. Do you have a favorite UFC fighter?
Right now, probably Patty the Batty.
Yeah, I like Patty. His
He had a
energy-
very, very good motivational speech about men's mental health that really made me like him the most, and it's just funny.
Have you heard Izzy's? After he whooped that dude's ass and then did the three bow and arrows.
No, can't recall that.
Super motivational.
All right, I'll have to look it up later tonight.
To say something, listen to me. I hope every one of you behind the screens on this arena can feel this level of happiness just one time in your life. I hope all of you can feel how happy I am just one time in your life. But guess what? You will never feel this level of happiness if you don't go for something in your own life. When they knock you down, when they try on you, when they talk about you, and they try to put their foot on your neck. If you stay down, you will never ever get that resolve. Fortify your mind and feel this level of happiness as you rise. One time in your life, but I'm blessed to be able to feel it again and again and again and again and again.
Yeah.
You want to pull up the video of him doing the bow and arrow?
Yeah. I hope it's out there.
Why do you hope it's out there?
So I can prove you wrong.
I never said I was wrong. Right. Wrong, all right. Okay. You should look up Patty the Batty speech, and we can end it on that one. That's a good send-off.
Patty the Batty speech.
I woke up 6 o'clock this morning. Found out my best mate had passed away. Love ads.
Nope. 5 seconds. Yep.
Little warriors,
I want to dedicate this fight to little baby Lee, little Wyatt.
I don't think this is the.
More of a fighter than any of us will ever be. But also, I woke up on
Oh yeah.
Friday morning, 4 a.m. to a message that one of my friends back home had killed himself. This was 5 hours before me weigh-in. So Ricky lad, that's for you. But there's a stigma in this world that men can't talk. Listen, if you're a man and you've got weight on your shoulders and you think the only way you can solve this by killing yourself, please speak to someone. Speak to anyone. People about her. I know about her. We may cry on my shoulder and go to his funeral next week. So please, let's get rid of this stigma and men start talking.
Thank you for watching ESPN.
Yeah. Powerful message. It's awesome when you use a platform to, say stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you want to do a send off?
Oh, you big dog.
Anything you want to plug?
Plug.
Shout out, plug. Anything you want to plug?
Nothing. Just Bias Media, the original Zach.
On all platforms. All right.
Miami Live.
Whoa. No one knows about that yet.
Yeah, okay.
And in the works, on the way. But yeah, it was a pleasure speaking with you today.
You too, sir.
All right. Peace, y'all.
Good night.